Hey all, this is kind of weird still talking to my phone, but I suppose I'll get used to it the more I do it. Because right now I just feel as though I'm talking to myself, but um, it, this, uh, I'm kind of starting just for my own sort of personal, I don't know, following my own sort of journey here. Um, Suffered from anxiety for years since school actually. As a Just recently it's kind of get worse, but I am due to start uni in September. um, I struggled through my year of college with my anxiety, obviously being bullied at school and having to go back into a educational setting um, was kind of difficult. um, but I mean, like walking down the college corridors, I had to stop. If someone was behind me, let them walk in front of me and then continue walking. But despite my anxiety, I did manage, after serious consideration of backing it in, I did manage all my presentations and things like that, which was quite an achievement. Um, since leaving college in January, my anxiety has just been really bad. Not being able to get out of the house alone, things like that. Um, but I'm really pushing myself now because I'm due, as I say, I'm due to start university in September for nursing. So I really need to be able to get out there on my own again. Um, I did try to start a job when I left college and I had a total breakdown. Couldn't even get out the car. Went for my training days, I was fine. Went for my interview, I was fine. Came to my first shift and I couldn't get out the car. Crying, shaking, struggling to breathe. Severe, massive anxiety attack. Ended up phoning my sister who tried her hardest to calm me down and things like that. Needless to say, I didn't make it, didn't start the job, so I've been stuck in this rut since, not being able to get out, things like that. But I've got a link worker now who's been taking me out and stuff. Last week we went for a Costa. First time being out amongst people in a while. It was kind of weird, but I enjoyed it. So yeah, these videos are really just my journey with my anxiety and hopefully my journey in becoming a nurse. Still got to pass all the exams and stuff. Wish me luck in that. If you happen to stumble across these videos, I'm kind of hoping if you suffer like I do with anxiety, it'll help you see that if you push yourself, you can make something of yourself. Like, it's difficult, and only people who have anxiety understand. It's difficult to do that push, but no one can do it for you. You've got to do it yourself. So you really need something to motivate you to give you that push. Now, in my case, I had a really tough time in college, as I say, because of my past, my anxiety. But I gave myself that push because becoming a nurse is something I really want. I've been in care for 14 years and I've always wanted to be a nurse, so I really pushed myself through college and I stuck it. So I'm kind of hoping I can do the same in uni. And of course pass my exams. Going to be a lot of studying. So this is mainly to follow my journey. And I hope somewhere along the line, if you stumble across these videos, that it can perhaps help you. I'll document my good days, my bad days. Be warned, there may be some triggers for some people. You know, None of these videos are edited, at least not right now anyway. When it comes to the point where I can actually edit a video, I probably will update you in that, but this is basically just raw from phone camera to upload. So what you're seeing is what's happening in the moment. Yeah, so we are currently at the 1st of August, so I've only got a couple of weeks till I start. The few videos that I'll post after this initial introduction have been taken previously. I always say the date at the start of the videos, unless I forget, but they were taken previous to this video, but this is technically the first video because it's the introduction. But I have started the documenting from the date of this next video, but this is me just uploading and getting an introduction video done. As I say, it's mainly for my own sort of benefit to look back on and see my own journey, but if it helps somebody along the way, then I'm all for it. It's the reason I'm posting it. There's no entertainment side to this. There's no... It's just real life. Real life, real struggles. There's not much more I can say than that. There's no trying to get fans or trying to get views and anything like that. It's just my life, basically. So we shall see how this goes, and hopefully it'll be a good journey through university. I've just had a phone from a mental health nurse actually, and this is her last day, so I'm getting a new mental health nurse, but she was just wanting to check up because I actually need a letter from the GP or the mental health nurse stating that obviously I've got anxiety, I struggle to socialise, struggle to use public transport, things like that, to give to the university so their student support services can support me with my anxiety during my university journey, because they can provide me with a lot of support. Like if my car breaks down, I can't use public transport, so they can get a grant for me for taxis. So it's quite good, the things that they can kind of offer, but I need obviously my GP to state so. So yeah, it's but apparently my link worker can do this, so she's going to... My link worker already offered last week because I couldn't get hold of anybody. I have a bulldog for a receptionist at my GP, so trying to get past her is a no-go. So long story short, I had to go to my link worker to get the mental health nurse to phone me about this letter. Load of hassle, but my link worker had asked last week if she'd phoned. She hadn't, so she says, right, well, I wonder if I can do it. I'll write it for you. If they need it for the GP, then we'll sort that. But as I say, the mental health nurse has literally just phoned before this call, and she says that she can write it. So she's like, she'll leave a note for her. She's in the link worker's on holiday this week, so she will leave a note for her and let her know that she can do that. So yeah, fingers crossed they accept it. If not, then I'll just need to go back to the GP and I'll just need to wait until I can get it. But it's pretty crappy that my GP is not the best. The lack of support for my mental health in these past few months, when it's been at its worst, is absolutely shocking. I've had no help whatsoever. I actually remember I was in tears on the phone with the receptionist trying to get through to a doctor, and all I got was phone a crisis hotline. That was it. Phone, literally on the brink, and phone a crisis hotline was all I got. All I wanted was to speak to the GP about my medication not working, to see if there was anything else I can do. That was it. All she had to say was, right, well, I'll see if I can fit you in, or I'll get the GP to phone you, or, something simple. But of course, never been referred to a psychiatrist or anything like that, which I think by now I should have been. My GP refuses point blank to use the word anxiety. I only know I've got generalised anxiety disorder because my previous GP, he was actually really, really good, lovely Muslim doctor. It was him that stated I had general anxiety disorder, but she for some reason is absolutely unwilling to say that word, for some strange reason. I could be sitting in the house and I take panic attacks for no reason. Whether there's something subconsciously there I'm thinking of, that I don't know. But I need to find a new GP. But anyway, if you do stumble across these, well, I hope you get something from them and realise that you are more than your anxiety. It's not. Your anxiety feels like a life sentence, and it probably, in my opinion, it pretty much is, but, you can push out of the rut that you're stuck in. And hopefully this might give people the encouragement to go back into education, to do the things that they want, really give yourself that push if there's something you really want to do with your life. The amount of people have said to me that you can't be a nurse. How do you expect to be a nurse because you've got anxiety? I kind of want to do it just to prove these people wrong. Like my previous work before I left, that's all I got for the managers and deputy managers. Well, if you've got anxiety, how do you expect to be a nurse? Or you, a nurse? Well, do you know what? I just want to prove them all wrong. My anxiety isn't me. But we'll see how this goes, and hopefully, the course is 3 years. So hopefully at the end of 3 years, I will be a qualified nurse with anxiety and proving them all wrong. We'll see. Anyway, if you stumble across this video, thanks for watching, and any others that you might watch. And I'll see you all again soon.